Let the snare knock the air right out of your lungs, and those words be the oxygen. Just breathe, amen. Regardless, I'ma say it. Felt like I got signed the day that I got an A.
Hello, I am Jacob Heifel.
And I'm Henry Hook, and today we're reviewing The Heist by Macklemore and produced by Ryan Lewis. Just a little bit of info on this album. It was independently put out and produced, so not made by a major title or anything. And then Macklemore came into the rap scene in 2000, and he really hit big in 2010 with his single Other Side. And The Heist is his first full studio album, so it's a big deal for him. And we really just discovered him recently because of his song Thrift Shop.
Thrift Shop, and I also recently just heard Other Side, which is a great song. Even if you check out the album, I also suggest just YouTube Other Side. The remix with a singer named Fences is really good. The original version is based off of the Red Hot Chili Peppers song. But it is a very good song, and you guys should check it out. But what makes this album so good is this album really shows that Macklemore can rap. He is a phenomenal rapper. And it is only produced by Ryan Lewis. And it's only sang by Macklemore except for a couple features. But almost every song has a rap by Macklemore except for Bomb Bomb, which is just an instrumental song by Ryan Lewis. Ryan Lewis is a phenomenal producer. It's very impressive how good he is. And as a duo together, they just made this album amazing.
Yes. Also, Macklemore gets really deep when he talks about his songs. Almost every one of his songs are from personal experiences in his life or his political views. So that has depth to his album.
It's very depth. Like when we reviewed Cruel Summer a couple weeks ago, our biggest problem with that album was that there's no depth. It's very on the line, shallow. But this song, each lyric can be dove into and just really thought about, which makes it a really cool album. I like that about it.
And as far as flaws, we didn't really find any. I mean, some of the beats are a little repetitive, but besides that, it was really good. Just cut it off.
Okay, next is our top favorite tracks on The Heist, and my number one is definitely Starting Over. I would consider Starting Over to be a sequel to Other Side, so seriously, go check that song out. It's one of my favorite songs I've heard in a long time, and it's just a sequel to it. It actually talks about his relapse after Other Side, so, I mean, it's almost getting the full story to Other Side.
Up that door, but before I can make it, somebody stops me and says, "Are you Macklemore?" Maybe this isn't the place or time. I just wanted to say that if it wasn't for Other Side, I wouldn't have made it.
So, you guys should check that one.
And then number 2 is Thrift Shop, which is probably one of my favorite songs in the album. It's really fun and fast, and has a good mix to it. It's really well produced, and has a good mood.
I'ma take your grandpa style, no for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found, dig it.
Number 3 would have to be Gold. Gold is just, it doesn't really mean anything. There's nothing that, I can't think of one lyric in that song that you're there's nothing to think about. He's just everything's gold. Makes funny jokes about Rick Ross, and it's just a fun song. One of my favorite beats on the album for sure.
When gold erupted from volcanoes in the heavens, and every shrine that existed in time melted. Tombs open, dookie ropes on the barrels. When everything is gold, who cares about the cat?
And my 4th favorite song is Thin Line, which is about relationships and how him and his girlfriend have struggles because he's a rapper and just all the problems that come with that. And I think it's kind of a cool song. It's another one of those tracks that has lots of depth, and I really like it a lot.
Same city, yeah, we can't break up. Nice mask on, we're the same one. The greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing women that they look better in their makeup.
And then number 5 is the party song of the album. It's Can't Hold Us, and Macklemore really shows off his rap abilities in this one with his flows.
Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, hip strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious.
And on to our 3 least favorite tracks. I actually only have one least favorite track, which is Bomb Bomb. And Bomb Bomb is an all-instrumental song completely made by Ryan Lewis. Macklemore doesn't say a word in it, and that's why it's my least favorite. It's an album that genuinely is Macklemore's, and this doesn't have a single word in it. and I can go listen to Beethoven.
Besides that, they're all pretty good. So our overall rating is going to be a 4.5 out of 5 for this album. I mean, it's a freshman effort. He's pretty new to the scene. It's his first studio album. So but for his first one, he really showed everyone up. It shows his talent, and his producer did really well to get the perfect beats, have the nice enough depth to the album, and also have like those party songs in it. It has just a really good variety overall.
It seriously has tremendous variety. You got party, you got depth, you have everything you can think of into one album, and the fact that he's not even on a label. Kanye hasn't picked him up, Lil Wayne hasn't picked him up, he's alone, and he's making an album that deserves to... This thing should go platinum.
Yes, and
everyone should check it out. It's one of my favorite albums I've heard this far in 2012. So, also, if you have any suggestions for albums to review, let us know. I know we do lots of rap, but we can do other stuff.
Acquaintances turn to friends. I hope those friends, they remember me. Hold the night for ransom as we kidnap the memories. Not sure there's a way to express what you meant to me.